Hey guys, welcome back to the Lee and Fee channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation wear test slash get ready with me type weekend edition thing. So yeah, and today I'm going to be trying out the new, what's new to me, the new Shape Tape powder foundation along with the concealer. I have used this before, but just showing how they wear together. And yeah, and also doing just some other things, my hair, whatever. So if you do want to see that, please stay tuned for that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. Okay, so normally when I do like a makeup video, I always do like take a shower, wash my hair. Sometimes I can go like on the weekend, like not washing my hair like every day, washing every other day. But definitely if I'm gonna do makeup and stuff, I just feel like I gotta be super clean. It's just a weird thing. So first thing I do when I get out of the shower, obviously I haven't put anything on my face yet, I spray my face with this Wet n Wild Rose Toner. I really like it. Just a couple sprays is all you need. And then after that I use my eye cream, this stuff. And I like to start putting some of my moisturizer on right away so it dries like when it is time to put on makeup, you know. So yeah, start with that. All right, and now when I'm done flossing, so now like the eye cream and the toner has had some time to dry a little bit. So now I'm gonna put on some moisturizer. Depending on like if I anticipate spending any time outside, I will use my Avon New Skin Invincible, because this is SPF 50. If not, like besides driving, then it will just be the New Vital. That was smudge. Okay, this is SPF 25. So it still has, regardless, I always wear an SPF, but like I said, if I'm gonna be outside, I'll go with a longer lasting SPF. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Vital one. Getting a little low on it. And just put it all over my face. Now I moisturize every day when I get out of the shower, and I use this Nivea moisturizer. Like I'll use it on my legs, like on my elbows, you know, places that I want to be extra soft. And then I also use like a Bath and Body scent like all over as well to smell nice. So yeah, I get like a double dose of moisturizer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so after I do all of that, I take my hair out of the towel. As you can see, my hair is naturally straight, and yeah, so I'm gonna use some of this leave-in treatment. It's Infusium. It says repair and renew with argan oil and keratin, I think you say it. So I just spray it evenly all over. All right. After that, I use a very wide tooth comb like this, and I brush it because when it's wet, you don't want to use like a finer tip comb while it's really wet, like one like this, because that could cause like some breakage, like if you have little tangles. So always use like a wide tooth comb. And that stuff I just sprayed, it definitely helps with tangles too if you have, you know, little tangles. So I brush it all out like this. And then I take my Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I just have a little one. And I use like one pump of it, like that. And I put it at the bottom half of my hair. Don't put it at the top because it's, you know, as you can see, my hair is straight. So it'll just make it fall flat. So just at the tips, trying to put some here. Alright, so that's that. Then I wash the oil off my hands because I know, you know, I'm going to do makeup now and I don't want oil on my face. Because I know this, I wanted to really focus on the foundation today, the foundation wear test. So I probably won't do like my whole makeup on camera because I know that can get kind of boring after a while. So I'm just going to, you know, do a little bit of it. So first thing is I'm going to prime my eyelids with, I've been using this a lot lately. It's the Ulta Matte Eye Primer in the shade Nude. It works really well. Contour kit, but I use it for this because those are too dark for me, so I use like this bone color shadow and I just set the primer. Probably gonna do light eye makeup today. Okay, so normally for primer I would use like a mist, but in my Ipsy bag I got the base tape, and since I'm doing like a Tarte foundation wear test today, I kind of want to coordinate this in and give it a shot. I mean, my face is pretty moisturized because I put, you know, moisturizer which has SPF, so I'm hoping this isn't like too much. We'll just give it a shot. So, whoa, a little more liquidy than I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like here, like places where I feel like I get larger pores. So, primed, ready. I'm gonna keep the eye makeup simple today. Okay, so it's springtime. I'm gonna keep the eye makeup a little bit simple. I'm gonna use my Natural Love palette. I really like this palette, especially like for light makeup days. So yeah, and I might not put all of this in because I'm not really focusing on the eye makeup today. Today is more foundation wear test. Okay, so I just kept the eye makeup very simple today. Primarily the colors that I used Honeymoon, like on the very bottom part is Coffee Date, and then in the middle part is Honeymoon, and then over all of it I put Satin Sheets. So yeah, just something simple, soft, you know. Okay, so now get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So first thing is, I'm not sure if I'm feeling this primer. I just feel like it's so like tacky and it's just too much for me. I think it's because I have oily skin. If you're dry, this would probably be a dream for you. But yeah, I'm not too sure about it yet. So see how it wears with makeup. So for concealer, so the foundation I'm gonna be using today is the Tarte Shape Tape Powder Foundation. Now, whenever you do powders and you wanna put your cream stuff first, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use the Shape Tape, and this is the shade Fair Neutral. When I bought that foundation, I had to get a new bottle of Shape Tape too, so worked out perfect. So you guys know my usual issue with Shape Tape is just that it dries really quickly, so you do one eye at a time, but because this primer is so like hydrating, it actually might not dry as quickly as it normally does, so it's good. There was mixed reviews on this foundation. Some people were like, where's the coverage? But in my mind, I'm like, you know, I wouldn't expect a full coverage from a powder. I just wouldn't. So I don't know, I think it depends on your expectations. So definitely Shape Tape does work very well, which I always believed it did. What I've said before is definitely that L'Oreal full coverage, infallible one. That one works just as good as Shape Tape for sure. So let me do the other one. And I am gonna put a little here. Okay. Definitely Shape Tape if you have any like blemishes to conceal or anything. It is like a magic eraser, so love that about it. I did have like a pimple like right here last week. Kind of see it's gone away now, but yeah, I was using it to cover it up. Works so good. Maybe using the Tarte Smooth Operator. I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the cap, just like that. And take my Japanesque tapered brush and just set the concealer like this. It seems like it's setting really well in spite of like, I felt like I was just looking real dewy. And I think I prefer more of a matte look. Like I don't mind if it's like a demi matte or a satin matte, but I definitely don't really like the whole dewy look just because I'm oily. So I feel like when I see like shine, I'm like, good Lord. Okay. So anywhere I put the concealer, I'm gonna put some of this smooth operator. Okay. I was on the lookout for a good powder foundation because it's gonna be summer soon. It's very humid. So I wanted something that wouldn't be as like cakey and oily on my skin like a liquid foundation. So I was on the lookout for a powder foundation. I was thinking about getting like a Bare Minerals one. I looked at It Cosmetics and then I saw this beautiful purple packaging and I was like, oh, like I had to get this one. It's so pretty. So on the front it says kind is the new pretty, which is, you know, purple's my favorite color. This is how it looks on the inside. And it has this, which I tried using this, no. I like that in there. It says hashtag Shape Tape Nation. I think that's really cute. The color I got is 15N. It says Fair Light Neutral. So this is like the second to the lightest. And at first I was like, maybe it's too dark, but after wearing it, I think it is the right color for me. So what I think it goes best with is a dense foundation brush like this. This is a Lexi 532. It says round top blender. And I've also noticed you really don't need a lot. If you're gonna use a powder foundation though, keep in mind you do have to prep your skin. If you try to put this like on dry, unprimed skin, it's not gonna show up. It's just gonna like move around. So definitely if you try a powder foundation, definitely this one, prep your skin, you know, use some kind of a primer, moisturizer, something. So I'm gonna use like that, kind of swirl it around. And like I said, just keep in mind, like, you know, expectations. If you have a lot of different things to cover on your face, like, you know, redness or whatever, this might not, you know, gonna cover up everything. I think a lot of people might be expecting it to be like that, have that magic eraser effect like the Shape Tape concealer does, and it's not gonna do that. So just keep that in mind. So I already feel like I don't look as oily because, you know, I was kind of worried about that using that primer. I was like, oh my, looking a little dewy there. So yeah, it's like a light to medium coverage. I do think it is mattifying. That's good. Okay. So you definitely could build it up probably to a little bit more coverage than this if you wanted to, but I'm like, for spring, summer, I'm actually okay with this. Like, this is enough coverage for me. Because it does say it's blendable. I'm sorry, not blendable, buildable. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the smooth operator powder and just kind of, you know, put it around my mouth. I don't want any creasing. Now, whenever I've worn this foundation, a couple times I've worn it, I didn't get any creasing or anything, but I think it's just more of a habit for me. Like, I always set my foundation, so I need to do a little, yeah, just a little bit. So, and for me personally too, it helps to set my face, like to get on, like if I'm gonna put bronzer and if like my foundation's tacky, it won't look cute. It'll be like patchy. It will be ew. So that's gonna be really it for the foundation. I love it. I think it's pretty, it's natural. Like, I don't mind a little bit of like freckles coming through, a little bit of spots. Like, I'm fine with that. I have little freckles here, you know, some little imperfections there. I don't mind, especially in the summertime and you're trying to look a little bit more natural. So no big deal. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Sun Bunny. Love this bronzer. Really happy I got it. That's how it looks. I think it's pretty. And my Japanese brush. A little bit light. Sometimes I feel like I go a little heavy with bronzer just because I love bronzer, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, even though I feel like I don't really see anything, but I'm sure it's there. Okay, so now they got bronzer. So I have Tarte foundation, concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a Tarte blush. Woo, just dropped my soda. The blush I chose is a Tarte blush by called Monarch. It's really pretty. I'll show you how it looks. It's like a peachy color blush. Thought it was very appropriate. So for blush, like I have a little hair right there. So I put like the from the brush. Okay, so I put the bronzer first, and then for blush, like I'll start off like kind of smiling and put it on the apples of my cheek and then move it back so it blends with the bronzer as well. And for the inner corners, I'm gonna go ahead and use satin sheets. I'm sorry, I'm a dummy and I forgot to hit time lapse, but I was just put on my Laura mascara. That's literally all I did. So now for highlights, I'm gonna use the Kylie in French Vanilla. Looks, ta-da. And I'm gonna use this brush. Ooh, actually no, I'm not. So I got a new fan brush in my Ipsy bag, and it feels super soft, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. Some highlight. So I always use that MAC one. This is my usual highlighting brush. It's a MAC, oh my gosh, 184 I wanna say it is. I've had this like literally since I was in high school. So I always use that one, and then I really got into using this one like the past couple weeks, so I'm gonna give this one a try. Pretty. I know I do get highlight happy. I can see when I rewatch some of my videos, I'm like, girl. Okay. A little there. So it's like a C shape. Really pretty. The highlighter is pretty and the brush works well. So a little on the bridge of my nose, a little bit of that. And I'm also gonna take this fluffy brush and put a little of the highlight. I'm just using the highlight and put a little bit on my brow bone as well. And I forgot Cupid's bow. Oh, this brush works really nice. I love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set everything, and I'm gonna use my Pacifica Pineapple Flower Oil-Free Matte Mist and Slay Oil. Okay. All right, so the very last thing I need to do is mascara, my top mascara, and I'll do that off camera. And then we'll do some hair, so yeah. All right, so ready for hair. Most of my hair has gotten pretty dry, you know, it took a while with that makeup or whatever, which is good. Less heat, the better. So on my eyelashes, I used the L'Oreal Infallible, the Lash Paradise mascara. I think it works really nicely. It lengthens your lashes, really pretty, so yeah. So anyways, for hair, per usual, gonna use this Silk Blowout Quick Drying Thermal Spray. So this is like heat protectant. Just spray it all over. Yeah, my hair is not really that wet, so that's good. I won't have to dry it as much. I usually dry my hair after I do my makeup and everything for that reason, so that it's kind of air dried. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry. Alright, so after I dried my hair, I just waved it out a little bit with my flat iron. I didn't want it like super duper curled. I put in some little braids. I was gonna do like butterfly clips, but it's super windy out, and yeah, never mind. So I'm also gonna go outside and take some like Instagram pictures, and so like I said, it's windy, so I'm gonna put on a mattifying lipstick, and it's also really humid. You can see like my eyelashes have fallen already, like from the, you know, mascara. Put on is Nathan by Jeffree Star, of course, and the Milani lip liner, and I want to say it's called Nude or something like that. Gosh, I don't see the name now. Maybe there never was. Oh yeah, 03 Nude. All right, so in a little bit I will do like a small check-in so you can see how the foundation is wearing. So far I think it's wearing really nicely, so yeah. Okay guys, so I am in the car now. So I've had the foundation on a little bit, I want to say like 2 hours, because I took some pictures. So yeah, so I've been outside a little bit. I want you to kind of see a natural light. The highlight looks really good today. I have my sunshades on, so let me take those off. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks in natural light. By the way, I also threw my hair in a scrunchie because it is so windy today. So you can see like these branches like moving behind me. I know it doesn't look that windy, but believe me, it's windy. So yeah, so anyways, so I think it looks really good. I wouldn't expect even this much coverage from a powder foundation, so I'm definitely happy with that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to Target, just something to do. Don't really need anything, but you know, you never leave Target empty-handed, so we will see. Hey guys, okay, so funny story. So my plan was to go to Target, look around a little bit, and I actually went to Target and they were closed. Like I'm not mad at it. I'm glad they're closed because it is Easter Sunday, but I just didn't think they would be closed on Easter Sunday. But anyways, they are. So I just went around and did a couple other errands and whatever. So I would say I've been wearing the makeup for about 6 hours now, and I think it still looks really good. One thing I said is I like it because it's mattifying, and for powder foundation, I think it does give pretty decent coverage, and I think it goes really well with the Shape Tape concealer. So I would definitely recommend this foundation, especially for like humidity, summer, all that. This was $32 at Ulta. I think you can only buy this at Ulta, or of course on the Tarte website itself. So that is gonna be it for the foundation wear test. One thing I did want to ask you guys is, how do you feel about vlogs? I had done some in the past and I kind of got like some mixed comments about that, so I stopped. So just let me know in the comments if you would like to see more like vlogs, maybe like shop with me, whatever the case. So anyways, this will conclude the foundation wear test. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, guys. Bye. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the man eater, that's the mascara.